Good evening and welcome. You're with the News First, number one news provider. I'm Shamir Rasuldin.
And I'm Krishni Panditaratna.
I'm Shastra Lenege reporting from Sri Lanka's hill capital here in Kandy. Stay with News First as we bring you the latest updates from the last night of the Asala Mahaperahara.
I'm Arundhati Fernando, Miss Mexico crowned Miss Universe 2010. Join me for a detailed look at this story on the News First International Desk.
And I'm Gayatri Gunratna. We will be taking a look at a preview of tomorrow's game between India and New Zealand on Sports First tonight. It's time to start your primetime news bulletin here on Channel 1 MTV, and we start off with a look at your headlines tonight.
The bodies of two of the three victims who drowned in the Mahabali River in Peradeniya have been found. The Sri Lankan female migrant worker tortured in Saudi Arabia to undergo surgery on Thursday. The president honors those who helped to make the Kandy Asala Perahara a success. 22-year-old Mexican Jimena Navarrete crowned Miss Universe 2010.
The bodies of two of the three victims who drowned after they went bathing in the Mahabali River in the Kannorua area have been found. The victims include a mother, daughter and son.
The trio had entered the Mahabali River in the Gannaru area in Peradeniya in close proximity to the Sangli Bridge at around 3:15 last afternoon. Incidentally, the mother had first been washed away by the strong currents after she attempted to retrieve a bucket they had brought with them, which had floated along the water. According to our correspondent, her son and daughter, who had seen their mother in distress, had then jumped into the water in an attempt to rescue her, but they too were washed away. Although army personnel and area residents had begun their search for the missing persons soon after tragedy struck, they were only able to find the victims this morning. The young girl's corpse was found 1 kilometer away from the incident at around 11 a.m. today. The girl's mother's corpse was found thereafter in the Vataramthan area, which is around 5 kilometers from the location where they had been bathing. The victims are from Kotahena. They include 45-year-old P.K. Shanti, her daughter 22-year-old Muthukumara Suganya, and 11-year-old Shiva Siddharth, whose corpse is yet to be found. Sugatya is incidentally a mother of one. We came in search of the bodies from upstream. We brought the bodies to shore with the use of ropes. The police said that the location selected by the group to go bathing is in no way suitable for this purpose. I don't think the location is very dangerous because many bathe here on a daily basis, but these days the river is a bit deep. We received several reports of drowning over the last 2 months as well. What are the reasons for so many people to have drowned in the recent past? What are the reasons for so many people to drown? Entering the water without an understanding of the nature of the water or the situation of the water are some of them. We love to bathe when we see a river, a canal or the sea, but be careful and don't risk your valuable life.
Now, there has been a significant development with regard to our developing story that we've been covering throughout the last few days. The surgery to remove the nails found embedded in the body of a woman who returned to the island after being employed in Saudi Arabia as a housemaid will be performed on Thursday. Now, this was confirmed to News First by Dr. Kamal Virathunga of the Kamarupitiya Base Hospital. When contacted, the Foreign Employment Bureau said that they came to know of the incident only through media reports.
X-rays have confirmed that there are 23 nails embedded in the body of IPR Revati, who was admitted to the Kamarupitiya Base Hospital on Sunday. According to Dr. Kamal Virathunga at the hospital, the patient is in grave pain as there are pins and pieces of wire that have been embedded into her body apart from the nails. Dr. Virathunga also said that there is a piece of wire near her left eye as well. The Foreign Employment Bureau said that they have dispatched a special team to the Kamarupitiya Base Hospital to conduct investigations into the incident. The party concerned did not lodge a complaint with the Foreign Employment Bureau that such an incident took place. It was only through the media that the Bureau came to know about this. Accordingly, we sent a team to carry out an investigation and submit a report. We are hoping to forward recommendations to the Ministry as well regarding the steps that need to be taken. Aryavati, a resident of the Udadane village in the Batuvita area in Tehakoda Matara, who is a mother of 3, left the island 5 months ago for employment with the sole intention of building a house. She returned home from Saudi Arabia by purchasing a ticket with her own salary.
My mother lived in this house. She went in order to earn some money to build a house and in order to enable a surgery on my sister's leg. Part of the house collapsed just after she left. We are glad that she returned at least this way.
Although there are 23 iron nails embedded in Aryavati's body, they were not detected at the airport.
They waved a light over my body. I heard it beeping, but I was asked to go, so I left.
Although many who travel overseas for employment via the Foreign Employment Bureau receive a special training, Aryavati, who was subject to inhumane treatment, had this to say.
They asked me for various things in Arabic, but I could not fulfill their requirements because I did not understand. The dialect they used was different from what we learned here. As I disembarked the aircraft and was told that this was Sri Lanka, I felt relieved.
Early in the day, News First, Shasta Linagale joined us early in the day, of course, from Kandy, that is the hill capital.
I'm at the News First studio erected here at the historic temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic in Kandy. Now today is Nikini Full Moon Poya Day. Nikini Full Moon Poya, which falls 1 month after the commencement of the Vassana Kala or the rainy season, is of special significance for Buddhists as several important incidents took place on this day.
The Vassana Kala, or the rainy season, which spans 3 months, begins on Asala Full Moon Poya Day. The commencement of this period is referred to as Peravas. However, the bhikkhus who could not commence a Vas period on Asala Full Moon Poya are allowed to start observing this significant period on Nikini Full Moon Poya Day. This is called Pasuvas. It was on a day like this that the Lord Buddha's chief attendant Ananda Mahathera attained Arhat and the first Dhammasangayana to settle the Buddhist canon commenced. Incidentally, the final Randoli Parahara of the Kandy Asala festival took to the streets this evening.
On this Poya Day, all Sri Lankan Buddhists should refrain from breaching the 5 precepts taught in Buddhism, and they should try to live a noble life, as this is the duty of all Buddhists.
Time now to take a look at the final episode of our journey tracing back the historic roots of the Sacred Tooth Relic.
According to historical chronicles, the Sacred Tooth Relic had been placed at the castle during the reign of King Purnikabahu VII, who then ruled Kotte. It is also stated that the Sacred Tooth Relic was brought to Jayawardhanapura by Prince Veerabahu, who succeeded Purnikabahu V. According to history, the father of Prince Dharmapala, Biti Bandara, protected the Sacred Tooth Relic until his wife Samudradevi rescued him while he was in the custody of the Portuguese. The Sacred Tooth Relic was then placed at the Sabaragamu Denagamu Vihara, owing to the threats levelled to the Buddha Shasana by Portuguese and also by Prince Dharmapala. Incidentally, it is believed that the Tooth Relic was hidden inside a grinding stone at the Delgamu Rajamahavihara.
The grinding stone was placed behind the seated statue of the Lord Buddha. The Sacred Tooth Relic was placed inside this grinding stone. No one will think that the Sacred Tooth Relic will be hidden inside a grinding stone. That was a strategy adopted.
Thereafter, for the first time, the Sacred Tooth Relic was brought to the hill capital Kandy. According to historical chronicles, the Tooth Relic had been placed at the Mulkirigala Ridhi Viharaya, Kitulpane, Hanguranketa and Madamahanura due to various enemy invasions. The sacred tooth relic was brought from the Delgamu Raja Mahavihara to this shrine, which is in existence even today, by King Vimala Dharma Surya in 1593 by constructing a two-story building.
That's it from me here in Kandy. It's back over to you at the main desk in Colombo. I'm Shasta Leonage for News First from Kandy.